Chosen one, stop. Do not scroll past this. I am not speaking symbolically. I am telling you what is literally happening in heaven right now. Your classification is being changed, not metaphorically, officially. In heaven's registry, there is a file with your name on it. And tonight, angels are rewriting what that file says about you. Every label the enemy attached is being removed. Every classification that limited you is being deleted. Every status that kept you stuck is being upgraded. You are being reclassified. At exactly 3:33 this morning, I was pulled into a vision unlike anything I have ever experienced. I was standing in heaven's hall of records, a massive chamber with files that stretched beyond what my eyes could measure. Billions of names, billions of destinies, billions of classifications, and then I saw an angel walking toward one specific file. When he pulled it from the shelf, I saw the name written on it. It was your name. The angel opened the file and began to read what was written inside. I saw words that made my spirit grieve: rejected, forgotten, overlooked, disqualified, delayed, unworthy, invisible, abandoned, disposable, insignificant. These were the classifications that had been attached to your life, not by God, by the enemy, through circumstances, through pain, through the words of others, through your own wounded beliefs. But then something extraordinary happened. The angel picked up a golden pen, and one by one he began crossing out every wrong classification. With each stroke, I watched the old labels disappear, and in their place, new words were being written: chosen, remembered, favored, qualified, accelerated, worthy, seen, celebrated, irreplaceable, significant. Then God's voice filled the chamber. He said, "Tell them what is happening. Tonight, I am officially reclassifying my children who have been mislabeled. The enemy attached classifications that were never mine. The world assigned categories that did not match my design. Even they believed lies about who they are. But I am the author of their file, and I am rewriting what has been wrongly written. Their reclassification is happening now. That reclassification is happening to you. Do not skip this message. Do not scroll away. If you leave before the seventh reclassification is revealed, you will miss the complete transformation of your official status in heaven's registry. Stay with me until the end. Your file is being rewritten tonight. Before we go deeper, I need you to do something. Type, "I am being reclassified" in the comments below. This is not just typing. This is your agreement with heaven's rewriting. You are telling God that you accept your new classification. The angels are waiting for your confirmation. Type it now and subscribe immediately. Turn on all notifications. What comes after this video will reveal how to walk in your new classification. Miss it and you have the new status, but not the understanding of how to live in it. Subscribe now. You did not find this video by accident. You found it because your file was pulled from the shelf tonight. Heaven scheduled this moment, and your reclassification cannot be stopped. I know what classifications you have been carrying. The world looked at your past and classified you as damaged. The enemy looked at your mistakes and classified you as disqualified. People looked at your struggles and classified you as weak. You looked at your failures and classified yourself as hopeless. But none of those classifications came from the one who created you. They were written by voices that had no authority to define you. God says tonight, "I am the only one with the authority to classify my children, and I am exercising that authority now." Every wrong label is being removed. Every false category is being deleted. Every limiting classification is being upgraded. When I am finished, your file will only contain what I have written, and what I write cannot be erased. Do not skip what comes next. The Spirit is about to reveal the 7 reclassifications happening over your life tonight. Reclassification 1, from rejected to chosen. The first reclassification is the removal of rejection and the installation of chosen status. The label of rejected is being permanently deleted. The classification of chosen is being permanently written. God says, you have carried the weight of rejection for too long. Every time someone left, you added to your rejection file. Every time you were overlooked, you believed the rejection classification was accurate. Every time you were excluded, you accepted that rejection was your identity. But rejection was never my classification for you. It was a lie the enemy planted in your file when I was not looking, but I see it now, and I am removing it. You were never rejected. You were chosen before the foundation of the world. Before anyone had a chance to reject you, I had already chosen you. The rejection you experienced was real, but the classification it created was false. People rejected you, but God chose you. Circumstances rejected you, but heaven selected you. The world rejected you, but the kingdom claimed you. And the classification of the king overrides every other opinion. Jesus spoke over your new chosen status. He said, "You did not choose me, I chose you." That choosing happened before you existed, before you could do anything to earn it or lose it, before your mistakes could disqualify you, before your failures could remove you. I chose you, and what I chose, rejection cannot unchoose. Your file now reads chosen, not because you deserve it, because I decided it. 1 Peter 2-9 activates over your identity. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, chosen people, not rejected people. This is your new classification. Within 14 days, you will experience confirmation of this reclassification. Someone or something that rejected you will shift a door that was closed, will open. You will feel the weight of rejection lifting from rejected to chosen. This is reclassification 1. Do not skip. The second reclassification is even more powerful. Reclassification 2, from forgotten to remembered. The second reclassification is the removal of forgotten status and the installation of remembered. The label of invisible is being deleted. The classification of seen is being written. God says, "You believed I forgot about you. When the prayers went unanswered, you thought I stopped listening. When the breakthrough did not come, you assumed I moved on to others. When years passed without visible change, you concluded that you were lost in the crowd. But I never forgot you. Not for a single moment, your name has been written on the palms of my hands. Every hair on your head is numbered. Every tear you have cried is collected. How could I forget what I count so carefully?" The feeling of being forgotten was real, but the classification of forgotten was a lie. You have felt invisible, like everyone else was seen except you. Like every other prayer was answered, except yours. Like every other person was blessed, except you. But forgotten was never your classification. It was a feeling the enemy exploited, a wound he kept reopening, a lie he kept repeating until you believed it. But feelings do not determine classifications. God does. Isaiah 49-15:16 activates over your visibility. Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on the child she has borne? Though she may forget, I will not forget you. See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands, engraved on his palms, not forgotten, permanently remembered. Within 21 days, evidence of being remembered will arrive. Something you prayed for long ago will suddenly manifest. Someone will reach out unexpectedly. God will show you that you were never forgotten. From forgotten to remembered, this is reclassification 2. Hold on, do not leave. The third reclassification addresses your deepest wound. Reclassification 3, from disqualified to qualified. The third reclassification is the removal of disqualification and the installation of fully qualified status. The label of unworthy is being deleted. The classification of approved is being written. God says, you disqualified yourself based on your past. Every mistake became evidence that you could not be used. Every failure became proof that you were not fit for purpose. Every sin became confirmation that you were unworthy of blessing, but you were judging by standards I never set. The qualifications you failed to meet were never my requirements. I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called, and I called you, which means you are qualified, not by your performance. By my decision, the enemy has been your harshest accuser. He has kept a detailed record of every failure. He has reminded you daily of every shortcoming. He has presented evidence of your unworthiness whenever you tried to step into purpose. But the accuser does not determine classifications, the judge does, and the judge has declared you qualified. Archangel Michael declared over your qualification, I have been assigned to silence the accuser over your life. Every accusation he has filed has been thrown out of court. Every piece of evidence he presented has been covered by blood. The case he built against you has been dismissed. You are not disqualified. You are qualified by the blood of the Lamb. Your file has been updated. Qualified status confirmed. 2 Corinthians 3-5 activates over your ability. Not that we are competent in ourselves to claim anything for ourselves, but our competence comes from God. Competence from God. Qualification from God. Approval from God. Not from your performance. From His decision, within 72 hours, something will happen that confirms your qualification. An opportunity will arise that you thought you were not qualified for. A door will open that you believed was not for you. Step through it. You are qualified. From disqualified to qualified. This is reclassification 3. Do not skip. The fourth reclassification is about your timeline. Reclassification 4, from delayed to accelerated. The fourth reclassification is the removal of delay status and the installation of acceleration. The label of stuck is being deleted. The classification of fast-tracked is being written. God says, your life has felt frozen, while others moved forward. Promotions went to everyone else. Breakthroughs happened for everyone else. Progress was visible in everyone else, but you stayed in the same place year after year. That delay was not my design. It was an interruption, a traffic jam in your destiny caused by the enemy, but I am clearing the road tonight. What should have taken years will now happen in months. What should have taken months will now happen in weeks. Your acceleration begins now. The delay is over. The fast track is open. You have been watching others pass you by. Same starting point, but they are miles ahead. Same qualifications, but they received the promotion. Same prayers, but they got the answer first. The delay made you question everything: your calling, your timing, your worthiness. You wondered if you were doing something wrong, if God was punishing you for something, if you had missed your window. But delay was never your permanent classification. It was a temporary status that has now expired. Jesus spoke over your acceleration. He said, I am making up for lost time. What the years of delay stole, I am restoring in compressed seasons. You will accomplish in 1 year what others accomplish in 10. You will receive in 1 month what others wait years for. The delay taught you patience. The acceleration will teach you gratitude. Your new classification is not just accelerated, it is supernaturally accelerated. Time will bend to my will over your life. Joel 2:25 activates over your timeline. I will repay you for the years the locusts have eaten. Repayment coming. Acceleration beginning, delay ending within 21 days. You will see the first evidence of acceleration. Something that was stuck will suddenly move. Something that was slow will suddenly speed up. The shift has begun from delayed to accelerated. This is reclassification 4. Stay until the end. The fifth reclassification is about your value. Reclassification 5, from worthless to priceless. The fifth reclassification is the removal of worthless status and the installation of priceless value. The label of disposable is being deleted. The classification of irreplaceable is being written. God says, the world taught you to measure your worth by what you produce. When you produced less, you felt worth less. When you failed, you felt worthless. When others succeeded where you struggled, you concluded that you had no value. But your worth was never determined by your output. It was determined by my input. I breathed my image into you. I wove eternity into your spirit. I placed my fingerprint on your soul. How could something that carries my image be worthless? You are not valuable because of what you do. You are valuable because of whose you are. The world has a system of valuation. It measures worth by achievement, by productivity, by success, by comparison. And by that system, you have felt worthless. But God's system of valuation works differently. It measures worth by identity, by whose image you carry, by who created you, by who loves you, and by that system, you are priceless. Not because of what you have done, because of who made you. Not because of what you have achieved, because of who chose you. Matthew 10:31 activates over your value. So do not be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Worth more, not worthless. Valuable beyond calculation. Priceless beyond measure. Within 14 days, your sense of worth will shift. The voice that told you that you were worthless will grow quiet. A new knowing will settle in your spirit. You will feel your value in a way you never have before. From worthless to priceless. This is reclassification 5. Do not skip. The sixth reclassification is about your visibility. Reclassification 6. From hidden to revealed, the sixth reclassification is the removal of hidden status and the installation of revealed. The label of obscure is being deleted. The classification of visible is being written. God says, there was a season when I hid you on purpose, not because you were shameful, because you were precious. I was protecting you from exposure before you were ready. I was shielding you from attention you could not yet handle. I was keeping you in the shadow of my wings until your wings were strong enough to fly. But that hidden season is ending. The preparation is complete. The protection has done its work. Now it is time for revelation. The world will see what I have been preparing in secret. You are being moved from hiddenness to visibility, from backstage to center stage, from unknown to known. You have wondered why your gifts were not recognized, why your talents were overlooked, why your calling seemed invisible to everyone around you. You have felt like a secret that nobody knew, but hidden was not a punishment. It was protection. Preparation that required privacy development that demanded obscurity. Caterpillars are hidden in cocoons, not because they are worthless, because transformation requires protection. Your cocoon season is complete. The butterfly is emerging, and what emerges cannot stay hidden. Jesus spoke over your revelation, he said. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. You have been under the bowl long enough. I am removing the covering. Your light will now be visible. Your gifts will now be seen. Your calling will now be recognized. Those who overlooked you will now seek you out. Hidden season complete. Revelation season beginning. Matthew 5:14-15 activates over your visibility. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden, cannot be hidden. Not anymore. Your revelation has begun. Within 21 days, visibility will increase. Someone will notice what they previously overlooked. An opportunity will come that puts you in front of the right eyes. Your hidden season is ending, from hidden to revealed. This is Reclassification 6. Stay until the very end. The seventh reclassification is the foundation of all others. Reclassification 7, from orphan to heir. This is the final reclassification. This is the one that changes everything. The removal of orphan status and the installation of heir. God says, you have been living like an orphan, striving for what has already been given, begging for what you already own, earning what was freely offered. The orphan mentality made you work for love that was unconditional. It made you perform for acceptance that was already granted. It made you prove your worth when your worth was never in question. But you are not an orphan. You are my child. And children of the King do not beg. They inherit everything I have is yours. Not because you earned it, because you belong to me. The orphan spirit is the root of all wrong classifications. It convinces you that you are alone, that you have to fight for everything, that nothing is freely given, that you must prove your worth constantly. But you were never an orphan. You were always a child. And children do not work for inheritance, they receive it by birthright. You have been striving for what was already yours, begging for what was already given, fighting for what was already won. The orphan classification is being removed tonight. The heir classification is being permanently installed. Archangel Michael declared over your heir status. The adoption papers were signed before time began. You are not a servant in God's house. You are a son. You are a daughter. You are an heir of everything the Father possesses. The inheritance is not future. It is present. You do not have to wait until heaven. You can access it now. You are not an orphan trying to survive. You are an heir learning to reign. Romans 8:17 activates over your inheritance. Now, if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God, and co-heirs with Christ. Heirs of God, co-heirs with Christ, not orphans begging for scraps. Royalty receiving inheritance. This is your true classification. This is who you have always been. This is who you will always be. The 7 reclassifications have been revealed from rejected to chosen, from forgotten to remembered, from disqualified to qualified, from delayed to accelerated, from worthless to priceless, from hidden to revealed, from orphan to heir. Your file has been rewritten. The old classifications are gone. The new classifications are sealed. You are not who the enemy said you were. You are who God says you are. But I must give you a warning. The enemy will try to make you believe the old classifications are still valid. In the next 72 hours, he will remind you of rejection. He will whisper that you are forgotten. He will present evidence of disqualification. Do not believe him. The file has been updated. The old words have been crossed out. The new words have been written in permanent ink. What God has reclassified, the enemy cannot unclassify. Now seal this reclassification over your life. Say this out loud. Your voice confirms what heaven has written. Almighty Father, the keeper of heaven's records, I receive the 7 reclassifications you have written over my life tonight. I am reclassified from rejected to chosen. I am reclassified from forgotten to remembered. I am reclassified from disqualified to qualified. I am reclassified from delayed to accelerated. I am reclassified from worthless to priceless. I am reclassified from hidden to revealed. I am reclassified from orphan to heir. I reject every old label the enemy attached. I refuse every false classification the world assigned. I release every wrong category I placed myself in. My file has been rewritten. My status has been upgraded. My classification is sealed. I am who you say I am, nothing more, nothing less, and nothing the enemy says can change what you have written. In Jesus' name, Amen. Heaven recorded that declaration. The reclassification is sealed. The file has been updated, and your new status is permanent. Now complete the confirmation process. First, like this video. This is not about numbers. This is about agreement. When you press that button, you are telling heaven, you accept your new classification. Do it now. Second, subscribe and turn on notifications. More revelation about walking in your new status is coming. If you are not subscribed, you will miss the instructions for living as who you now are. Subscribe now. Third, share this video with someone living under wrong classifications. There is another chosen one who still believes the old labels. They need to know their file is being rewritten too. Send this to them. Fourth, type I am reclassified in the comments. Let other reclassified ones see they are not alone. Let heaven record your confirmation. Let the enemy know his labels no longer apply. Type it now, chosen one. You came to this video carrying classifications that were never yours. You are leaving with the truth of who you really are. Not rejected, chosen. Not forgotten, remembered. Not disqualified, qualified. Not delayed, accelerated. Not worthless, priceless. Not hidden, revealed. Not orphan, heir. This is your file now. This is your classification now. This is your identity now. Go live as who you really are. Walk in your new status. Operate from your upgraded classification. The old labels are crossed out. The new labels are written in. And nothing can change what God has declared. You are reclassified. You are redefined. You are rewritten. Go in your new identity. Amen.